can't see. I can't even see. Yeah, okay. So I can see from the shed. Okay, great. Great. Okay, so let me have a drink first. Let me have a drink first. So nice. I hope that's working. I have no idea. Just gonna film it. Cross my fingers and hope for the best. Okay, so what we've got here, been beaten by the sun. I can barely speak. What we've got here is some topsoil, or pre-topsoil, because it's still in the processing stage. Got some dried loose tea, some Tetley tea bag, used up Tetley tea bags. Okay, so we've got some eggshells in here, some used clove, cardamom, used up coffee, ground, tea. I think that's it. I think that's it for that. Okay, I'm going to throw that away. Okay, so for today, because I'm still waiting on the compost, so I've got 2 huge bags of multi-purpose compost, and I'm going to use that next week for the potatoes, the tomatoes, and the peppers. So I'm not going to do peppers today. So because I've only got this today, and I'm waiting for my soil, I'm just going to do the mint. So we've got a few bunches of mint. I've taken the one that's worse for wear. Okay, so we're just going to strip down the leaves from the bottom. Take out all the leaves from the bottom. Okay. That one's a bit too dead, let's not use that one. We can put that in our compost. Okay. A bit too dead. A bit too dead. Let's get some lively ones. I can't talk today. I can't talk. Too dead, too dead. Okay, so I could have chucked these away, but I'm going to use it as a tester. I'm going to see if they actually start growing roots. Oh wait, better not be any spiders in there. Too dead. Oh yuck, yuck. Alrighty. I think that's enough. That looks like a good stem. The leaves are a bit dead, but the stem's good. Same. Okay. So let's plant these mint quickly, and then we'll move on to the edible plant that's already in the garden. Okay. So I'm gonna get these are gonna be my herb pots. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this for my herbs. I'm gonna do parsley, coriander / cilantro, tomato, depends wherever, what side of the pond you're on. And I'm going to do mint, okay? So I'm going to start with mint because these are so easy to grow. If I was to grow them in the ground, they'll just spread and they'll just grow everywhere. But we're gonna nurse them first. We're gonna put them in a pot and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna use all my pots just to make sure I've got no leakage, the soil doesn't come out. And then I'm just gonna empty some soil in here. Well, not soil, my version of the soil until the actual soil comes. I'm just going to mix this with the soil just to add nutrients. Okay. All right. Let's put some water in here. Tiny. That's enough. It's moist enough. And let's stick those in. I should put that there so you can see. Bismillah. Grow. Grow, babies, grow. Gosh. You can clearly see I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing trial by error. And then when I make mistakes, I'll learn from that. And then I'll do it better next time. So we've got a controlled pot here. Stick them all in. Okay. Let's add some more soil. Or rather eggshells, coffee, tea. Okay. Give it a bit of a hold, a bit of a structure. So let's see what happens with this by next week Saturday. And if it all goes pear-shaped, then I'll just get a potted mint from the shop, and then we'll just go from there. Or I'll try again with the proper soil. That's enough, okay. Then I'm going to use this 5-litre water bottle that I cut open. And we're going to place it in here just for protection. So that, you know, cats, foxes, they love our house for some reason. I guess they feel safe. Okay. All right, that's it. That's it. So that's my little mint pot. I think it wants a lot of sun with partial shade. So I'm just going to put it over here next to the shed. Leave that. No, she's asleep. Okay. I'm going to put that over there. All right. So still drying out the rest of the fruit and vegetable peels. And still got some more of this. What else did I say I was going to do? I said I was going to tell you about the plants in the garden. So if you can see to the left of me and behind me, all the way wrapping round, let me take this out of the way, that's bindweed, okay, similar to morning glory. This one produces a beautiful bell-shaped white flower. Sometimes they produce pink, sometimes pink and white. Some rare ones come out blue, but our garden produces a pure white bell-shaped flower, and I've already used it last summer, where I did my hair rinse, and I infused it in rice water and clove and all the rest of it, fenugreek. This is a really, really good plant. So you might think it's a nuisance, but actually it's an amazing plant for several reasons. One, it's so deep into the ground, it grows roots like about 20 feet deep. They grow super easily all over the place. So you can see even through pavements, they're coming through the pavement. It's a really nutritious, high in nutrients. So if you can't afford your multivitamins, that's it, literally in a leaf. And they're edible and they're safe. So you can actually harvest this. You can cut this off, cold wash it outside in a bucket, take it in, and then you can put it in soups, you can put it in salads, you can make tea out of it. It's highly nutritious, and I think it's a really good substitute for spinach. We've got stinging nettle at the front yard. I'm going to cut that off next week, bring it in the backyard and try and plant it over here. This plant here, I don't know if you can see it, this one goes all the way around. My legs hurt. This one, bindweed, which is similar to morning glory, it's actually a really domineering plant. It's really aggressive. Once it sinks its roots down into the ground, it's basically you can't plant anything else there. It would just completely, it takes over. The only thing that is almost as aggressive is mint. So I could have like pulled out some of this and planted in some mint, and then I would have had a turf war, because then both of them would be fighting for nutrients, and that would be interesting to see what happened. Maybe if I talk to it, maybe they wouldn't fight, maybe they would just collaborate and co-work. I don't know. I'm going to find out. I might just do it. I just want to find out. But first, let me get the mint going over here in the little nursery. I'm going to move it onto a shaded spot in a bit. Might be too hot right now. So I want to see if I grow some mint on a patch next to the bindweed to see who would actually take over, or if they would collaborate. Because they're both very domineering. Like, they both want to dominate. They're both aggressive plants, but they're both fantastic. I can't breathe. Okay, so that's the bindweed there, and here, right there, that's dandelion. I've done a video short of that when I did like a healing paste. I infused it with some raw unrefined oil. So the dandelion leaf you can use for tea, and then the dandelion flower I've actually used in my skincare. The little puff thing you see, that was the flower, but then it bloomed in April, then it died, and now it's just this. Yeah, it's looking a little bit limp at the moment, but it was beautiful in April when it bloomed. And then the last thing we've got, well, we've got this as well, but I don't know what this is. You can't even see it. It's really strong. It's grown through the cement. But anyway, behind me at the back of this fence, we've got a berry bush. So last year, this grew all the way, came all the way over the fence, and we just had like a whole bunch of, I think it was red and black berries. So at the moment, they've started flowering. I don't know if you can see all the way up there at the top. So they've started flowering. You've got little flower buds. So I'd say by June, something just bit me. By June, these berries would start to climb over. The plant's going to start climbing over the fence. By July, this whole fence is going to be covered with berries, and they're edible and they're delicious. So that's going to be great for summer drinks. I'm being bitten. Okay, so bindweed, dandelion, berries. I'm planting mint next week. Hopefully I would have like the compost, and then next week we're gonna try potatoes, onions, and peppers, and maybe coriander, or just some more mint. Okay, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna take all of this off and sunbathe. Why waste really good sunshine? Okay, bismillah. Alrighty. Stephanie. I hope that recorded. Okay. Stop telling me to say hi. I'm not going to say hi. Go away. How do I stop it? I never remember how to stop it. Oh, there we go. Okay.